A big announcement for Ty Gibbs is coming soon, but is it good or bad news? I'm going to break this down real quick for you guys. It has to do with Joe Gibbs Racing. This is huge. Will Ty Gibbs take over the 18 car after Kyle Busch leaves JGR for Richard Childress Racing? Or will Joe Gibbs look at Ty's immaturity after the incident with Brandon Jones at Martinsville and keep him in the Xfinity Series full-time for one more season? Bob Pockrass hinted at something interesting regarding the situation, and I'm also going to show you a clip here of Brandon Jones publicly stating his frustration with JGR, and his comments were spicy. Ty Gibbs, team owner Joe Gibbs' grandson, has been touted by many as the top prospect of the NASCAR Xfinity Series, racking up 16 top 5s and 7 wins this season for Toyota's Joe Gibbs Racing. The last one coming for the championship win. Congratulations to Ty, JGR, and that 54 team. However, that win in Martinsville he got, as we all know, has made him possibly the most hated driver in NASCAR. At Martinsville, on the last lap of the race, he and teammate Brandon Jones were battling it out for the win. Jones needed the win to advance to the championship four and would add another driver for JGR, which would be huge, having a 50% chance of winning the championship rather than 25%. But the outcome of this race led JGR to miss out on that 50%. Let's just say that. Ty Gibbs wrecked Brandon Jones in an ugly way, ugly fashion, for his 6th win on the season as he advanced to the championship four. But because of that, Jones missed his shot at the championship, and he obviously was furious about that, as much as the NASCAR world was, even his own team, JGR. It has put Joe Gibbs in a bad spot. Brandon Jones announced he would be joining Chevy's Junior Motorsports next season in 2023. Now this is awkward because Ty Gibbs was forced to face 3 of their drivers at Phoenix for the championship, all at his own fault, as a result of his own actions. So hey, of course you would expect JRM to have that extra driver in Jones, if you know what I mean, getting a head start racing for that new team, but Jones is furious with Ty and Joe Gibbs. It's the whole organization in general, for good reason. I mean, seemingly everyone is chastising Ty Gibbs for his reckless actions at Martinsville, as he not only took out his own teammate, but he then proceeded to have this big celebration, playing it up to the crowd, acting like it was justified in a way. And he had probably the biggest burnout of the season too. Ty was just trying to embrace that villain role in a way, in a fun way there, but it just didn't seem like it was sinking in his mind that what he pulled off there was a bit of a scummy move, in that, you know, one that would not sit well with literally everyone, even within his own team, like Brandon Jones and a 19-car team. And now I'm going to play you Jones' spicy comments regarding Ty Gibbs disrespectfully wrecking him, ending his playoff run. Thank you to No Loose, by the way. Check out all his stuff, links in the description. But before I show you all that, I just want to remind you that 98% of you watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel. Almost guaranteed you have not subscribed yet. Just think about that. It's crazy to me. So go do that real quick. It literally takes 2 seconds. It's free and easy. Also ring the bell to be notified whenever we upload new NASCAR content. And hit that like button as well. You guys are the best. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for doing that real quick. Now let's get right back into it. Here's what Brandon Jones had to say.
So I'm looking forward to getting first to Phoenix and trying to win that race, but then transitioning over to GRM next year. I'm going to have a good time over there.
Not what you want to hear if you're Joe Gibbs. You hear a good, respected young driver talk like that about you. Not a good look if you're trying to attract other drivers to your team after losing a guy like Kyle Busch and Chandler Smith. And shots fired at Joe Gibbs here, as Brandon Jones admits he cannot wait to go driving for JRM next season to get the hell off JGR. He is done. Now, like he said, his main focus was still to win the race, and he was even asked what he would do if he could help or hurt Ty Gibbs at any point during the race at Phoenix. Here's what he had to say.
Oh man, my goal is to go win the race. I can't sit here and think I got to go ruin Ty Gibbs' day at Phoenix. I got to think about how can I go win Phoenix, and that's going to give me the most possible momentum leading into next year, which I feel really strong about and have a really good opportunity to go win 6 times the races I did this year, I think. So it's going to be good for sure. He's made plenty of enemies, so I don't have to do much, man. Eventually, it'll take care of itself.
Again, Jones says what he needs to say, but hey, we know deep down how he was really feeling, and but he did make a good point regarding whether or not he'd personally take Ty Gibbs out of the race. He said, well, hey, Ty has made enough enemies already, so I don't think that it'll be an issue. Funny thing is, though, Gragson was talking smack about Ty, and he actually took him out during the final stage at Phoenix, Brandon Jones. So it's just so ironic. At least he showed class and shook hands with Ty afterwards. But Jones takes another shot at Joe Gibbs, saying how he'll have a shot at winning 6 times as many races for JRM. Like, man, not a good day for Toyota whatsoever. Such a bad look. But guys, we've seen this before. Remember everyone hated Ross Chastain earlier in the season? Crossing the line of being way overly aggressive to the point where it was inexcusable. Guys like Denny Hamlin and Chase Elliott were fed up with Chastain, and Denny did vow revenge on him But did Chastain really get it when it was all said and done? I feel like this could be a similar situation. I feel like it was a similar situation at Phoenix, with Ty Gibbs, to be honest with you guys. Oftentimes, there's a lot of talk, but not a whole lot of action. I understand sometimes things can be said in the heat of the moment, but you do have to look back at these things, at some point and follow up with them, or no one's going to take you serious. But I also think what factored into it was maybe Dale Jr. told guys like Josh Berry, Noah Gragson, and Justin Allgaier to say, hey, don't wreck him, race him clean. And but whatever happens, happens. And I think that's what he said, and a lot of respect to him. But my ultimate point is this whole controversy with Ty Gibbs and the backlash he has faced from the majority of the NASCAR world may prevent him from seeing a full-time Cup Series seat next season just yet. I mean, who knows? Or will Joe Gibbs still follow through with his speculated plan to replace his longtime two-time champion Kyle Busch with his grandson Ty Gibbs in the 18 car? He did fight all adversity by winning the pole, winning the championship at Phoenix, and pretty much dominating, winning each stage and leading most of the laps. I mean, it was pretty insane, you gotta admit. But Coach Gibbs did say there would be consequences for Ty about a week back, and that they'll be talking that out. We'll see what that truly means, but man, if you ask me, I think he'll most likely be in the Cup Series full-time, taking over the 18 car for JGR. It's a big decision to make, and it's an announcement we may hear developing very soon. But that's all for today. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Comment what you think Joe Gibbs will decide on for Ty Gibbs in 2023. Subscribe for more NASCAR content, and hit the like button on the video before you sign off here. See you on the next one.